Carolyn from the United States, 177.5 kilos.
She hit some huge numbers in training.
Yeah, a definite podium threat here.
Like, I think I saw a 195 kilogram squat, which could be in reach with if this opener moves well.
Now the weight looks very comfortable. I want to wait for the lights. There we go. Andorina Bouchoux from France, 185 kilos. Andorina, a big threat for the world title and an excellent squatter. As you can see from that.
Yeah, no question here. 3 white lights. Well done.
Kilos below the world junior squat record at 190, has a personal best of 200.5, so the world record doesn't feel safe. We'll see how this moves, and I imagine if it moves well, we'll see that on the second. That's a lovely squat.
Yeah, 3 white lights, and I think, but no, they're not intervening.
187.5 kilos, a 10 kilo jump for Carolyn from the United States to move her into squat silver with Bouchoux to follow.
Let's go, Carolyn.
This is to match her personal best here on her second attempt.
There's barely any resisting the bar, like it's just...
Second attempt, Andorina Bouchoux from France, 192.5. Leaves her 7.5 kilos off the world junior record. And moves her into squat gold for the time being with Berton to follow.
Yeah, that looked lovely.
3 white lights, a good lift. And Silvia Berton from Italy, as expected, took a 10.5 kilo jump to her second to move back into squat gold heading into third, but more importantly for a world junior squat record, extending it by 0.5 kilo. And it can only go up from here if she gets this. Oh, and it is lovely.
Wow, 3 white lights.
A new taking away with at least squat bronze. This is to move her into silver for the time being, ahead of Bouchoux, who is to follow with 195 kilos, more than she's ever squat on the platform before. Again, another big contender for podium, so this extra 7.5 kilos will really make a difference moving forwards.
Yeah, she is progressing rapidly for the last 2 years, as I mentioned before, and it's really cool to see. And if she does this, then she can basically hit what she hit in training before, which is also very cool and not a given.
And that is a beautiful third attempt from Connor.
Perfect.
97.5 kilo third attempt. I think this 5 kilo jump is sensible. It's the one that we expected her to take. A little more conservative to be safe, looking to keep that lead heading into bench overall.
Yeah. She has her eyes on the big prize, you know.
Yeah, she's happy with the silver. And Giorgia Silvia Berton looking to further extend the world junior squat record by another 5 kilos. 205.5 on the bar. Already has squat gold, already has the world record, looking to extend it
Giorgia. It's yours. Nike.
Another fantastic third attempt. Oh,
Oh,
2-1, a no lift on depth. We'll have a look at that again in the replay. States, opening on 100 kilos on the dot. 3 kilos below her personal best. And what I imagine to be an American junior national record.
absolutely a good lift.
Wide angle. 102.5 kilos for Giorgia, Silvia, Berton. Fighting for a podium position overall, and that chip will really help her do so.
Yeah, the missed third squat attempt really hurts her.
Mm.
Hurt her chances for the podium, but it's still on. Like,
Yeah, Van Dal would have to make a mistake and didn't have the best squat session either. See how 102.5 moves. It's just 5 kilos below her personal best, so I'll be interested to see.
that was effortless.
Yeah, it really was. Kilos, 7.5 kilos below her personal best, and in a really, really strong position for that world title should the rest of her 6 lifts go well.
Yeah, she was the vice champion last year. She is a reigning European champion, so that is the thing that is missing from her collection, and she wants to get it.
The bench press ranking will jump back and forth. Carolyn Connor from the United States jumps 5 kilos to move into bench press silver for the time being, with 5 lifters to follow. This will be a 2 kilo personal best, so imagine a new junior national record in the States. .20 seconds on the clock. Just needs to get the start command before the time runs out. And there we go.
Yeah, that was a good attempt.
107.5 kilos to match Georgia's personal best and to move her into bench press gold for the time being. Like we said, every kilo really counts for Giorgia.
Yeah, it's tough for her to challenge the podium, but her deadlift opener maybe is placeholder. Some teams tend to do that, and maybe they can up it. But that was really lovely and adds 5 kilos to her.
From France, 110 kilos for her second attempt to move her into bench press silver, as she is heavier than Van Dal, with only Fanny Cervela to follow.
She's putting up a clinic here. That's really impressive lifting. She looks intense. I think she really wants this lift.
Yeah, it would be a big personal best. I think 7 kilos on what she started with today.
So she's done this in training. I suggested 107.5 for a third, but they disagreed.
Not sure they can hear you from the commentary booth, Hendrik.
That's the issue for a lot of people. Not everyone hears my wisdom around the world. It's quite challenging for me.
Well, let's see if they can prove you wrong here. I think 5 kilos will be hard, but I do think it will be there. Move her into bronze position. Get the start command with 6 seconds.
Yeah, and my wisdom.
Remaining good lift and moves into podium position for the time being. Giorgia Silvia Berton looking to jump into bench press silver with 112.5 kilos and a lighter body weight than Salai.
Again, very crucial lift for her. Yeah, and I think very, very good execution.
Andorina Bouchoux of France, 115 kilos to move her into bench press silver ahead of Berton. Gold already belonging to Fanny Cervela. Fantastic third attempt from Bouchoux. Ooh.
Oh, but 2-1.
I think from the United States.
She has a fantastic competition so far. She hit everything that she also hit in training, and like for a little spoiler, like in training she did a, I think, 225 kilogram deadlift.
Wow.
So might have room to grow into this one.
Yeah, so this should be comfortable if all goes well. And she's just 2.5 kilos ahead of Van Daal overall. And she's going to have to stay there because she's heavier than Van Daal. And that was lovely.
She really is putting on a clinic, and this looks like she has at least 75-20 more in the tank.
The overall title, Giorgia Silvia Berton from Italy, 205 kilos.
Yeah, he just mentioned it. My suspicion that the deadlift opener was fake was confirmed.
Yeah, she did up it a bit.
25 kilos, yeah, a bit. Tiny bit.
Wow.
And that puts us in the awesome, actually,
position. Bouchoux and Berton are going to be fighting for that gold. Andorina Bouchoux now opening on 210 kilos, our heaviest opener of the flight. And she is not going down without a fight.
Yeah, that was an impressive.
Lifters that are separated by only 8 kilos if, and only if, they all make this lift. So this next lift is going to be crucial. Berton, who has jumped 10 kilos to 215 to keep herself in that pole position, the only lifter that's going to have a chip, and that's going to really be crucial. But so is making every single lift. There we go, 3 white lights. 8 kilos behind Berton. Carolyn Connor from the United States jumping 15 kilos to pull her into silver overall for the time being. Van Daal and Bouchoux to follow.
She has it. Like, she is really on fire today.
Yeah, and I think she could put what she needs on the bar. Couldn't pick it right now, and well up there, Andorina Bouchoux taking the smallest jump out of the 4, 7.5 kilos to 217.5. Oh, and that might be costly.
Wow.
So now Hendrik can have a stab at that. It's going to be Giorgia Silvia Berton from Italy, 220 kilos on the bar to give her 533 kilo total.
So they just basically decided on the strategy, we do what we can, and then the others should prove that they can do more.
Oh, and she gets it moving, but it's just too much.
Too heavy. Wow.
Which leaves her in gold for the time being, but the gold rather than just settle for silver. But, you know, we'll see what the lifters go for here. We have first Andorina Bouchoux taking 225, missed 217.5 in her second. This will take her into deadlift gold, but more importantly, into gold overall, ahead of Berton, just waiting for Connor to come out. Oh, and look at that. A perfect third attempt, 3 white lights, and moves ahead of Berton. Connor, and you know, the 215 was still so smooth. This will move her from deadlift bronze into gold, but more importantly, like I said, it's going to be a bronze or it's going to be a gold, so why not shoot for it? And she is 227.5 for Carolyn Connor of the United States for the world title.
2 years ago she did 400. Last year she did 477.5, and now she already has 520. What an amazing progress, and this could culminate in winning it all.
Let's go.
It all comes down to this. One last pull of the day for the world title. Will it be Bouchoux or will it be Connor?
And it's oh my God.
And
Oh my
what a
God.
shame. Unfortunately, that is a missed lift for Connor. She gets
The total 520 kilos. The silver medalist is Giorgia Berton from Italy. The total of 528 kilos. And the gold medalist, world champion 2024, is Andorina Bouchoux from France. A total of 532.5 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for national